All right, y'all. So I be trying to record, but I just been super busy. We just put those cards. We were talking about the fallen angels before. I want to pull some other cards, but sorry, there's been a lot of distractions today. But I want to make sure I get these messages out to the collective. Okay. So we want to know more about these fallen angels. This karmic person, this karmic twin flame, the opposite of us. We want to know more about the dark forces and what we're up against, okay? Okay. So something says within. So somebody has the dark within them. Remember I told you guys, watch my other videos. So somebody has a dark within them. That's what they chose, and that's who they've been. Look, and right here sticking out, they sold their soul already. That's what I'm saying, y'all. This is the fallen angel. This is your karmic flame, your twin flame. The opposite of you. You guys are not the same people at all. They're narcissistic. You're more of an empath. You guys are not the same. They're more of the dark forces. You're more of the light. They mask themselves to pretend to be, but they've already sold their soul already, and it's within. The darkness is within them. Okay, also you see right here, there's binding spells involved in this too. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is deep dark magic with selling their soul. Yeah, there's rituals involved and all type of stuff involved. So this is some deep dark forces. This is some this is like no joke, you guys. So Divine Feminine, you might need to write in the journal. You need to start jotting like just your thoughts down, because I know it's a lot of thoughts you may have racing in your head. I am the real Divine Feminine. You are the karmic. So this I got from the side here. So this person, again, they pretend to be divine, but they're karmic. They work with the dark forces. Dark forces, karmic behavior. Y'all already know the kind of energy that is, right? This can be overwhelming, this information, right? Because again, this is a lot of people working against the Divine Feminines, working against the light. This is a whole dark force plus an individual. So this can be overwhelming. So if you need to jot your thoughts down, then do that. Also, this is somebody that y'all claim to have a relationship with. Okay, this is somebody y'all have some type of commitment, long term. This is some longevity, some type of partnership you guys had for quite some time. But you're just not realizing who this person really is, guys. Give me a second. All right, you guys. So pretty much, they work with the dark forces. Okay, this is somebody you had some type of commitment, some type of relationship with, even though in the end you realize this wasn't what at all you thought it would be. Okay, so we're gonna pull from the top. You are not crazy. Okay, so they tried to make you believe that, oh, your intuition wasn't right and you weren't correct about your feelings or how you feel, but you're not crazy. You know exactly what's going on. Okay, because you have intuition, not only that you're connected with source, so you know what's going on. You have an idea of what's going on. Plus you've been doing your research, you've been connecting and meditating, you've been doing your cleansings, so you know you ain't crazy. The world's crazy for thinking that you wasn't gonna find out what's been going on, because there's a lot of people involved, family included. They thought you wouldn't find out the depths of stuff. Oh no, you know. You just don't care to say anything or approach the situation because listen, they all can flock together. Let the birds flock together. You don't really care. The gangs flock together, they might as well flock together. Right, Divine Feminine, you don't really care. Okay? Have some wine. Relax. Have your wine. Sip some tea. Whatever gets you in a relaxing mode, okay? Write in your journal and just relax, okay? Don't let this overwhelm you because it could be overwhelming. Take a spiritual bath, okay? Do a cleansing and kind of really, yeah, y'all make it enjoyable. Some of you guys make it, I know you guys have the intent to cleanse, but really make it an enjoyable experience. I talked about before in my readings. You know, it shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like something like, oh, I'm doing my cleansing. Let me get the music going. Let me get a relaxing atmosphere. Whatever makes you feel relaxed. It could be candles. It could be lights. It could be dim lights. It could be music. It could be different frequencies. It can be different bath salts. It can be different bubbles. Whatever makes you feel relaxing mode, go ahead and do that. Somebody's lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? So this person's lost because they realized that they gave all their energy, the energy you gave to them, they didn't gave it away. So now they lost, looking stupid, because where are you going to get that type of energy from? Because a lot of the divine feminines are waking up, so where are you going to get that energy from? They didn't drain them and suck them dry, the karmics and the dark forces. Because trust me, nothing is just for, oh, okay, we'll just do this for you, even if there's a hierarchy. And trust me, they've been doing some shit for quite some time. Okay? But this person's now lost because they realized that you were the light. You were really their salvation. You were you was a way out for them. They didn't want that way out. They want to continue with the dark forces. That's their choice. Okay? You probably need to stay hydrated. Drink more of an alkaline diet. You probably like spicy foods. Drink alkaline diet, or just kind of watch what you put in your body. You know, you can always do something with your hair, make yourself feel good. So this is a time to focus on your cleansing and feeling good about yourself and continue your self-care and your self-love. Not necessarily just getting your hair done and your nails done, but really focusing on the love that you have for yourself. Okay? There could also be an auntie involved, or an auntie figure, or somebody who plays an auntie role in your life. So not quite a mother, but could be like an auntie role in your life, or don't have that motherly feel. So you see them as auntie. That card dropped. I didn't have to do you like that. And it went to my foot. So this person knows that they didn't have to do you cold, because they did you foul, divine feminine. More foul than they would like to admit. Talk dirty about you, show people all your information, made people believe that you're a one-way divine feminine when you are absolutely not, because they want to stroke other people's ego. So they had to talk bad about divine feminine to stroke other people's ego. So that's what they did. They stroked the other people's ego by talking bad about divine feminine. Instead of just talking about the qualities that they possessed, their friends possessed, whatever qualities that may be, they didn't talk about that because they didn't possess any qualities. They are their karmic shit, so what do they really possess? So instead they had to talk down and talk bad about somebody else to make themselves feel better. About life. They had to talk down about divine feminine. Watch this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And they thought it was funny and key. When really they just missed the opportunity to have unconditional love. They ruin it for themselves. Right? Because you have the Ace of Cups. You have abundance. And this is coming from the universe. So you not only is it pouring out love, financial success, abundance. This is what the universe is pouring out to you, the Ace of Cups. And this is what this person's going to miss out on because they chose to continue with the dark past. Because to keep it real, you came down here, it was your twin, and you could have possibly saved them. It is not your job to save them, no, but if there's a possibility that they chose the light during this process, that would have saved them. They didn't choose that. So you can no longer keep waiting because you have a soul mission, and that's where you'll meet your soulmate, on your soul mission, okay? Yeah, you need to tell this person to go away. Look, go away. Because they not only that, they stalk you spiritually. Go away. Like, what is you sitting on my couch for? Go by. What is you trying to infiltrate my energy for? What is you trying to be in my space? Because you don't have enough balls to pick up the phone and call or text. But you want to be in my energy fields so bad. That's because they want your energy. That's all it's about. It's not about love. It's not about sex. It's not about none of that stuff. It's about the energy that they want so they can give it to other people. That's what they're using your energy for, to give it away. This person can also have a mental illness. We talked about that in the beginning. It can be bipolar. It can be a bipolar thing going on, some type of mental thing. And they probably didn't say this to you, or you don't know this, but when there's a reunion, they want to confess, hey, that this runs in my family. Hey, this is what's been going on. They're going to confess certain things, right? But they're going to put it on their parenting. Their parents and how they were raised. They're going to blame everything on that when there is a reunion, if you decide to have a reunion with this individual. That's your choice. But just know the energy they come from, the energy that they're in, and the energy that they refuse to leave because they made an oath. So if you decide to go in the darkness with them and you let them use your energy and drain your energy, that's what they're going to do. It is not going to be what you thought it was going to be, rainbows and Skittles, as if they promised you, because if that was the case, you would have your rainbows and Skittles by now. Matter of fact, you'd have triple of that by now, right? But you don't have that because that's never going to be given to you. This person dreams about you and tries to infiltrate your dreams. Okay, but this person dreams about a life they could have had with you had they chose the right path. But they can feel like the energy has shifted. That divine feminine's energy is no longer, holding on to his energy. See, because what he did was the reason why he ghosted you and treated you a certain ways, because he wants you to hold on to his energy. You feel me? So he's holding on to your energy. You're holding on to his energy. It's like a lock in. And then he'll say, oh, you want this, to make like an oath. He didn't tell you, but it was like a low-key oath that he was doing when he says we'll be together forever, this and that. Yo. He was doing shit behind the scenes, trust me. And so, so you are energetically tied to him only because of him ghosting and this and that. And you wonder where he is. He called it this and that. So he kept you on that string on purpose. So your energy will be tied to his. Divine Feminine, no longer energy is not tied to his no more. He can feel that. He can feel the energy shift. Just like you can feel your energy shift, because the nigga, he not attached to you no more because you won't allow it. Okay, so they feel that energy shift, and so do you. They can feel it because they're too much invading your energy space. So all the Divine Feminines release any attachments in their energy field that do not belong to them. The Divine Feminines release it and block it from their energy field. All Divine Feminines. Okay? So look, it said protect your energy, y'all. So focus on protecting your energy, different ways to protect your energy, guard your energy, because they're going to find any way to penetrate it. And they might wait a couple weeks and a couple months, just like when they ghosted you. They didn't need it right away. They waited until they needed the energy. Ooh, spiritual burp. So starve them of the energy. They can't get it. Make them, starve them for it. And don't make them hungry for it. No. Starve them and move on. Because all they're going to do is do the same thing. They're going to come, they're going to get some energy, and then they're going to go, and they're going to do the same thing. When they need the energy, they're going to come back. No, you are not a recycling bin. Okay? Divine Feminines can transmute their energy. Divine Feminines can re-up the energy. Divine Feminine gets constant energy. But it is not your duty to give it away to people who are giving it to other people and to treating you like trash in order to keep you in the energy field. Come on, that's manipulation at its finest. They just found a way to do it on the 5D. Because they found a way, you guys, family. So their family's involved in this, your family's involved in this. It's a whole family affair. It's a whole family reunion. Trust me, they all know about what's going on. They all know. Okay? Yeah, they all know about the situation. But I'm crying. Do you see my tears? So your family's going to ask for forgiveness. This person's going to ask for forgiveness. They probably are crying on the inside. They probably even shed a few tears in their lonesome when they're by themselves about the decisions that they made. So they're going to come apologetic. Family, friends, and this person. But you've been waking up at 3 o'clock because there's been magic and witchery going on, and they're still doing it. So how apologetic are they if they continue to do the black magic? They continue to do, but you're protected. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night, different times, that's because that's your angels and guardian angels waking you up. Because you are protected. So they're still doing it. So if you're crying and sad and shit, then why are you still engaging in magic? Does that make any sense? So that's what I'm saying. They're not remorseful because they're still engaging in shit. Or they would stop and knock that shit off. You didn't pay attention to the red flag. So this person showed you signs and symbols that they were not a good person. That they didn't make good decisions. But because they wore a good mask and they sparkled in your eyes, you thought that they were a good individual. But all along, they were literally a nightmare. They were the boogeyman. The boogeyman, they were like, the boogeyman's hiding under your bed, he hiding in the closet. It was really him the whole time. That was for real him. The whole time, yes, he was under your bed. Yes, he was really in your closet the whole time as you were growing up. That was him, yes. Yes, it was. He was the boogeyman. Okay? And you got in contact with him as an adult, and the boogeyman had a mask. Matter of fact, the boogeyman has many masks, depending on who they're around. Let's keep it real. Right? They come and infiltrate your dreams. So sometimes they come as Freddy Krueger, trying to do death rituals on you. Okay? Sometimes they come as Saul, trying to put you through different obstacles that you have to get through. In life and in your dreams, okay? What other ones? You guys, I'm not good at scary movies. But sometimes at the Chainsaw Massacre, where they chase you away, right? For their behavior, and then you go ahead and you run back towards them. Right? Because remember, there he always set a trap. So y'all look at these horror movies, because that's just who the motherfucker is. He is a boogeyman. He is a demon. He is the devil. He is a person that wants to come and infiltrate your dream, and infiltrate your energy, infiltrate your space, and manipulate you in any way they can, and put you through obstacles because they think it's funny and they think it's a game. See what you can get through, like Saul. How many obstacles did you guys have to go through in your life? For real, let's keep it 100. Trying to put you through obstacles like Saul. See if you can get through this one. Okay, do this magic. See if you can get through this. Okay, we gotta do this harder because she got through this and this. And it's multiple people. So yes, you're winning the game. Yes, you're going through this stimulation just fine. However, this person is not remorseful at all. Sneak and fuck. So this person had to, when you guys were intimate, this person had to sneak away. They might not have made it seem like that, but they had to sneak away because they had something else going on. Because they have to put, for society reasons, they have to put up some type of facade for society reasons. Okay? So even though they use your energy, remember I told you they use the energy and they give it to other people. Okay? But they're no longer allowed to do that because divine feminines are protecting their energy. So they can no longer be in divine feminine's energy field no matter how much they try. But it's meant to be. This person don't try to say it's fate. It's meant to be. It's not fate. Destiny. Fate is when you don't create your destiny. Destiny is what is created for you, and what you manifest and what you gear towards is your destiny. You are not fated to be with this demon. You are not fated to be with this twin flame. People will make it seem like your twin flame is who you have to be with, who you have to share your life with, who you have to go through all these cycles with. No. No. That's for money purposes. They're trying to get some good money. Okay, they want you to keep coming back to want to know how things are, because think about the twin flames, you make a lot of money. It's a separation and breakup, breakup. There's always shit going on. So you're always able to make a good amount of money. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just a money scheme, you guys. But I'm telling you right now, the twin flame is no. If you feel like in your heart you should be with that motherfucker who put you through magic, who put you through threesomes, who did orgies, who's down low, who eat booty, who do all that stuff. If you feel like and that's your heart and heart, that's who God sent you, then you must not think a lot about yourself, divine feminines. Because that is false. That is not who God sent you. God, he was there to do a spiritual awakening and to wake you up to the darkness of the world, and you wake him up to the light of the world, because all this person known was darkness. All that person knew was darkness because that's who they were surrounded by. You showed them light. You were surrounded by darkness, divine feminine. You didn't need no extra darkness. Let's keep it 100. But you kind of separated yourself. This was a darkness that you was actually attached to and connected to. Because some dark people, you knew who they were, right? You could see through their mask. But this person, you couldn't. It was hard for you to see through their mask right away because they had a good mask, right? Okay? But again, you're manifesting your destiny. Like I said, you manifest your destiny. Okay? And it's going to be a part of your soul purpose, your soul journey. Okay, the demons are in the government. I told you, the fallen angels been here. The demons been here. So you were born and they were already here. So they have already infiltrated the government and the different systems. That's why there's a lot of them as police, cops. There's a lot of them as teachers. There's a lot of them different people as priests and preachers. You're like, how did they come this high? How did they come this level? Because they've been here. It's all a political game, okay? And I know they're like, well, that stuff's in fairy tales. You better start believing in fairy tales, because sweetheart, witches, vampires, werewolves, all that stuff, spiritual setups, you guys, come on. We're at this day of age is where you have to seek the answers. And what makes more sense to you? Because it don't, if the fallen angels went somewhere, where did they go? Nobody talks about where they went. Right. And what about the people that's in between worlds? Where did they go? Right? So they're not in heaven, and there's people in the underworld that come back and forth because this is the in-between realm. Right? They are all a part of it. See, they all are a part of it. The government says there is as many people a part of this shit. This is not just this is one person. This is a dark force. There's forces behind this shit. Okay? And these forces are all over the place. They're not just, oh, they all at Taco Bell. Oh, they all at McDonald's. No. They're everywhere, all over the place. Why do you think there's a lot of chosen people, a lot of divine people going through gang stalking all over the world? They're in different systems, in government systems, in different systems, okay? When they go high, we go low. Oh, Michelle Obama. When they go high, we go low. That says so many different things to me. So stay at a high vibration. Don't lower your vibration, because then you're susceptible to more spiritual attacks. So keep your vibrations high. Okay, it also says that they're in the government systems, confirming it. You see what I'm saying? That they're in the government systems. Another thing is, y'all, yes, they're stalking. So they also use their government equipment to stalk. That's where they know your whereabouts, where you're at, and everything like that, because they're in the system. Okay, blank card. See, they're watching. Okay, but you're not alone. So don't feel like you're alone, because you do have spiritual backup. It may not seem like that because you're on the 3D plane, but you do have that spiritual backup. Okay, listen to music more often, because you are a light worker, so your purpose is to come here and help humanity. Okay, listen to Dolores. I don't know her last name, but I know it's Dolores, where they have the 3 waves of volunteers who came to this earth specifically to a certain time to do a specific task, which is a part of their soul mission. Okay, so check that out. All right. Can some movies actually be real? So you guys have to pay attention to these movies. We just mentioned some Boogeyman movies, Saw, and stuff like that. There's also Get Out. These movies have truth to them. It's not all false. It's not all fiction. Okay, you need to use discernment and figure out what's truth and what's not. And it might seem outrageous, but the truth is always worse than a lie. So if the government and stuff and people have been lying for a while, then what's the truth? What's the real truth? If they've been lying about aliens, if they've been lying about vaccines, if they've been lying about disabled people, if they've been lying about government systems, they've been lying about different stuff, then what's the real truth? Must be way worse than the fucking lie. Let's be real. Must be way worse than the lie. Why does she keep talking? Somebody wants me to shut up. Okay, but I'm going to put my baby down because I'm going to keep talking, because we finna get with these cards. Since they want me to shut up, guess what? Now we finna read all the cards. I'll be right back, though. Alright, y'all, is it still recording? So they're mad because I'm talking, because I'm giving out this information, you guys, and I already knew this stuff. I just didn't want to talk about it because, again, only the people who want to know the truth is going to get the truth. People don't want to know. People rather live a lie and go around with the systems and how society is, because it's easier to deal with that instead of dig and dive deep into what's the truth, okay? So sorry, you guys, I had to transmute that energy because all day, y'all, all day, they've been not wanting me to get these messages out. Like, for real. So I had to just push through them, and we're getting these messages out. This could be Capricorn or people who are in devilish energy, okay? And no, not all Capricorns are in devilish energy, but I'm getting that feel from this. I'm actually getting because if there's demons in the government and there's people who are trying to stop other people from changing humanity and changing how things are, then then that energy is not of good. That's not of light. That's not of trying to do better, right? That they're not trying to do better. They're either trying to be stagnant or stay the same or do something where it benefits them. Or they're trying to get on another planet, get on the moon or wherever they're trying to go and leave because they didn't know their time is up. They didn't fucked up because they wasn't giving a shit about humanity and they wasn't caring. They were just doing what they wanted for power, greed, and selfish reasons. Okay? Old bosses. They see corporations. I'm getting corporations, right? Because you're the old boss and you probably work for some type of corporation and they work for a corporation whether it's small or big. So you got a lot of corporations are involved in this stuff. They know about what's going on. Okay? But it's too late. See, they're not trying to right their wrongs. They're trying to find a way out. They're not trying to do better still. They're not trying to evolve, even though the last of their days, they're not trying to evolve. They're just trying to find a way out. Right? I'm getting here before I go. Oh, and then they're trying to have some good fun. So they know, oh, time's up, let's have some fun. And we out this bitch. Is their plans, okay? Don't believe her. Okay, so whoever they're getting hair from, whoever they're having fun with, they don't trust this person. They don't trust them at all. Okay? Let's see. They're about to dive in. So they're having some intimate relationship with this person. This person they party with and they have a sexual fun, but they don't trust each other. Is this person a fallen angel too? Because we're talking about corporations, we're talking about fallen angels, and we're talking about bosses. So is there many people involved? And I'm getting that feeling, man. That's why there's a lot of gang stalking, it seems, around the clock, because many people are involved in this situation. People that you are friends with, but you can no longer trust, okay? Ghetto superstar. So yes, you are a superstar. Okay, yes, you are somebody very important. So you're just going to ignore me. Okay, so they want us to dress. They want to be addressed. These people who have done you wrong, they want you to address them in some type of way, shape, or form. They want you to say something because they're blocked from your energy field and they're blocked from communicating with you. That's why they have it. They are blocked, so they want you to reach out so you can open up the door to that communication. Do not open up the door. I hear Leave That Door Open by Bruno Mars. Don't open up the door, leave that door closed, okay? Because they're just waiting for any opportunity to come in, even especially if your energy field is low. They're banking on that so they can do another energy attack and another spiritual attack. That's their plan. They just want your energy. This is not about love, okay? Your soulmate is going to love your soul. He's going to be working on your soul. You guys are going to be working on each other's soul. You guys are going to be there for each other. You guys are going to be on you guys' soul journey, okay? Writing the planner, see? Because this person's coming. So take care of the shit you need to take care of now. Whatever you need to do, take care of it now because this person's coming. So you need to write in your planner and to get going on the business shit and get going on your actions because this person is coming towards you. Okay, but there's things that you still have to do and accomplish that the universe wants you to do, but you're going to have to do them things. Some things need to be done. The moon. Okay? I'm getting ancestors. I'm getting this person a part of your soul tribe because the moon also can resemble ancestors on the moon as you see that face. Okay, so you're connected to the moon. You're also connected to the water. This could be a water sign, but you're getting connected to the water. This is why I get in this particular reading. Okay? So your ancestors on the moon. So this person is part of your soul tribe, and your soul tribe is coming together. Normally, this moon means secrets, but what I'm getting the vibe and the energy off of this is that your ancestors on the moon. You're coming together with your soul tribe. This could be a water sign, and you're going on your path towards where you need to go. And yes, there's going to be mountains. There's going to be obstacles, but you'll have your soul journey and your soul tied with you, and you'll have built up enough self-esteem as far as spiritually, right? Because we all get learning and get knowledge, and the more we learn, the more we feel like we don't know. So you're going to be more confident as far as your abilities, because you have them and they're growing, but you'll be more confident in what you can do in your new abilities, because you're getting new ones. Okay, but you must let go of the past. You have to let go of that devilish energy. You have to let go of that dark forces, because as long as you're attached to that, they're going to be attached to you, because they're trying to find any way to attach themselves to you. So you must let go of that twin flame. You must let go of that idea of being with somebody who's the opposite of you, the complete opposite, who wants to drag you into dark forces. It's your choice if you want to go on the dark side. But again, we're getting on the train and we're going towards the light. If you do not want to go towards the light, that's your business. You can stay in the darkness and stay behind. But there's a lot of divine feminines who are raising their vibration, raising their consciousness, being more aware, and they're going towards the light and their soul mission, where they'll meet their soul mate. Okay? It says let go, also say to sage. So this means there needs to be lots of cleansing going on. Many people say, oh, I've cleansed, oh, I've saged, oh, I've done that, oh, I've did that. Okay, we'll do it again. This is deep, heavy energy. This is multiple energies. So you can never sage too much. You can never, cleanse your crystals enough. You can never do those things enough. You can never take spiritual baths enough. Those things you can do as much as you like to, as much as you feel comfortable with. If you feel a shift in your energy, go do a spiritual shower, do a spiritual bath, sage, any type of shift. Even if you're not feeling that, you can light a sage candle if you want to, light a white candle. You don't have to always be in a panic or doing a ritual in order to light candles in order to sage. You can do it whenever you feel the need to, or sometimes you can just do it, because sometimes I just do it. You don't have to have a specific reason to sage. You always want positive, good energy around you. You always want your energy protected. You always want that shield up. So don't feel like you're doing it too much. You can continue to do it. I'm scared I lost you for good this time. This person can feel the energy shift, and he can feel that you are not longer attached to his energy field, and he's having difficulties attaching himself to yours. He wants to so bad, but he's having trouble, so he feels like he's lost his energy source for good. And he needs that energy source. So remember how they talked about the devil card, where there's the devil chained up and there's like Adam and Eve? Okay? Well, that's the dark forces behind them, because you see it was black with the little square. That square resembles the opening of the door towards the light. So it's blocked because it's in the darkness. And the devil is keeping those people bounded by each other. So that means if you're bounded by somebody because of the devilish ways and the dark ways, that means that you have to detach in every way possible, because you do not want to stay attached in any way, shape, or form to this twin flame, to this karmic individual. Okay? She makes me late to work on purpose. So this person, they could be arguing, they could be getting into it before he goes to work. He could have lost his job because of this. They could have had this big old argument. Things could have got messy. He could be unemployed right now, or he could be trying to find work right now, or he could be doing whatever it means to get some cash. Okay, what else do we need to know about this situation before we close it? What else? Okay, so why do a lot of YouTubers encourage the twin flame journey if they know that it's not healthy? Why does a lot of YouTubers encourage the twin flame journey if it's not healthy? They telling me they ain't going nowhere, Jennifer Hudson. So they gonna keep talking about the twin flame journey no matter what. So even if there's a lot of divine feminists who are gonna go to their soulmate, they're still gonna talk about the twin flame journey. They don't care about the energy. They're gonna keep repeating the same thing from years and years that they've been repeating. They're gonna continue to talk about that, the twin flame situation. Because that's how they get their dinero, their monies. Eve. And this is hard for me. I made this for myself. I meant to take it out. But it made me put Eve, then I, because how I did it. See, something made me put Eve. I was just scribbling stuff down. And then it made me do a line, which is Y, which is mean the I. And then I as an I in the individual. So it made me look at this. So, of course, we're all descendants of Eve. But I think it's closer than what we suspect, okay? My phone just dinged at 7:10 when I said that, okay? So this is another situation where they're trying to lure you in by manipulating you to go to the dark side, okay? But also keep you chained. By talking about the twin flame journey, you're going to be stuck on that cycle. So they're trying to keep you stuck on that twin flame journey cycle instead of getting off that wheel in that cycle. Okay? Because they're trying to keep you there for their own financial gain instead of telling you guys that the twin flame journey is not something you guys should be stuck on, because they've been doing this for years. That's why their following is so big. They've been making money off of pain, people's pain, hurt, and suffering, and their crave for a devilish energy. And this person's fucked your friend. Okay? This person's not to be trusted. This person's been fucking your friend. This didn't just happen yesterday. Also, Aquarius could be involved. Somebody who has Aquarius in their chart, and Aquarius can be involved. Okay? But will the tarot reader stop talking about the twin flame journey? Will they end up changing the narrative to help those divine feminines? Okay? Is the tarot reader's missions to actually help the collective get out of the twin flame scenario? Independent. So I get a couple things from this. I get that a lot of divine feminines choosing to be independent. They're choosing to go the independent route. Okay, so they end up going to switch their readers because they're going more to an independent route. And then I also get that this person wants to stay independent and not have to depend on anybody else for financial reasons. So they're going to continue to do their financial gain so they can stay independent, because that's how they live a certain lifestyle. Okay, it's through their spiritual practices. But cleanse your yoni, it says, so clear this energy out, because this person can be doing sex magic. And I see binding spells. So this could be a YouTuber who does magic on the collectives to get them to continue to watch their videos, continue to be stuck on karmic situations, karmic behaviors, and twin flame journeys. So if you feel like you've been thinking about twin flame journey for over 4 or 5 years, or spent some time, or you've been stuck on the karmic tarot readings for 4 or 5 years, and you've been stuck on the same shit in the same cycle, that's because there's been binding spells, and there's been love spells, and there's been sex magic to keep people involved in reading and listening to certain individuals. Y'all see I ain't got no big following, so y'all know I ain't doing no shit, because why would I tell y'all? Listen, I don't do that. It's not that serious for me. I'm not even monetized, so it's not even like... But there's some people who that's how their whole lifestyle is based off their YouTube following in their spiritual practices. Okay? So that's where they make the most money off of, the most profit, and it's easy, quick money for them, so they want to continue their independence. So they're going to still talk to you guys about twin flames and the journey and stuff like that. It is your choice to use discernment and what you want to do as far as going with their narrative and continue to be binded, because they're doing binding spells. It's right here. Okay, so you got different people doing spells, but also some of the people who you go to for information, okay, who you trust to give you certain information and guide you. Instead, they're trying to entrap you when you listen to some of their confirmation right there. Y'all hear that long honk? Okay, when you go to their page, you're actually, in their lives and their stuff like that, they're actually trying to entrap you with different spells and different things like that. In order to keep a fallen, to keep that money and that lifestyle. So this was basically about the fallen angels, but there's more people involved with the dark forces that are involved in this, with the energy vampires, but families involved, co-workers involved, friends are involved, and the YouTubers are involved too, as far as keeping you guys in that karmic cycle. So be very careful, be very aware, okay?